Hello crafters, Kaz back again with another project. Well, this is what you'd probably see in, like, in a craft shop. Is an old Fisker's scissor display box. Just to show you, bear with me. Just take a few out of there. This would be something that you'd see in your craft shop, where you'd actually see, like, your scissors on display, or obviously to buy, sell, whichever. That's all it was. So it was just a clear sort of blue plastic box, and all it had in was like 18 holes in the top, just for your Fisker scissors. So I decided to change it into my stick pin storage box. As you can see, so far I've got about, I think there's 70 in here that I've made. They've all been sort of handmade by myself. Obviously there are certain parts of it that you buy already, sort of so I don't know, say for instance you've got these ones here. It's literally a pearl bead with this wire sort of coiling on. That's just the top of the pin, and everything else has sort of been added to it. And then you had like the big sort of crystal ones here, so that was the bit that was already sort of on it, and obviously I've just sort of added my touch to the rest of it. The other ones, as you know, I've got the leaf-headed type pins, the 3 pearl head pins, just normal pearl-headed pins, and I used some like jewellery findings, like pins. So I've just added sort of beads to sort of these ones, if I just find one out. So that would be, as you can see, like the head on it. Don't know whether you'll see that very clear. Can't really see it very clear. But obviously I've just added your beads to it, and like bead caps on it and things like that. Where did I get that one from? So that was in there. But what I started to do first was actually I got some, just shut the lid a moment. I got some sponge. Just tip it up, and I've put 2 sort of layers of this sort of, I don't know what I've got there. Hang on. 2 layers of this blue sponge underneath, and pushed it sort of right up against it. But on the top piece of it, I had some like white sort of velvet. You can't really see it. It's like a white velvety material, which I covered the blue sponge in, and put that, over the sponge. So it just looked, so that it looked better, to be honest, rather than this sponge that I had, because it didn't look the best. But there you go. So anyway, put that velvet sort of crushed material over the top. I then made sure that it was sort of all stuck, all down, all to the sides and everything, all underneath. So when you push the pins in, you've got sort of double layer foam. So if you have got sort of larger pins, you're not going to catch, it's not going to come through or anything like that. I then proceeded to put a paper line on. As you can see, it's like a stripy sort of paper, and I've done that, as you can see, I'll turn it around, it's better, all the way around the box. Now the paper line that I used was, have a look, is the Papermania capsule collection, and these are all the blue ones. So obviously there's the stripy one that I used, and that's so. But that's your paper line that I used. So let's get rid of that. I then had some in my stash, some like sort of navy tasselled trim. So I've put, as you can see, all the way around there. I then put some on the sides as well. You can see it here. I'll tip it up, that's better. So I've put some there. I've just put some around the front, and obviously that's the well there. So you can lift the lid. So I put it around the front there. And also on the side. I'd inked as well the paper. I can't remember which one I used now. Let me just think. I can't remember. Bear with me. It was a Tim Holtz, and it was Stormy Sky. Stormy Sky, the Tim Holtz one, distress one. So you can sort of see it. It's not obviously very clear, but you can sort of see it whereas I've done it. Here, across here. But anyway, I've cut all this paper out to fit this box. I then put some lace, white and blue laced white and blue lace, ribbon lace, around the top of the lid, and added this navy blue trim, which I also had in my stash, but you can sort of see the pattern of that. And I just added that to the lace trim. And then I decided to put some flowers on. Now I have used Wild Orchid Crafts flowers. I've used some Baby's Breath flowers, and from the Wild Orchid Crafts I've used cherry blossoms and the gardenias. So I've put like a sort of off-white sort of gardenia here, and a navy and white Baby's Breath, and done that on this side here as well. So I've done that both sides. Oh, I turn it round, bear with me. I've done that both sides of this box. There, so that's the other side. On the back, I've used the cherry blossoms, some a Baby's Breath again, the little sort of pinned roses you can see in there. I had those ones are from Wild Orchid Crafts, and these ones were from eBay, from a seller on eBay. And then I've just put these like little blue. I've got a blue, like a navy one, and a white sort of, I don't know what they are, like a daisy type flowery thing. I can't remember what they're called. But those were in my stash, so you can see that. And I've done that both sides. And this is all I've done to the back. Bear with me, just pull that off. But that's all I've done to the back. Obviously, because when you open the lid, as you can see, I couldn't really put any other flowers anywhere else on the box, because it'll just knock them off when you lift the lid up, type thing. So, but I just did it on the legs of those. Now on the front of the box, I added a gardenia on the front, so just lift that up, and some a navy baby's breath either side of that. And on the corner I've had one of these like shabby, pull that off, like a shabby rose that I had in my stash, baby's breath flower, some of these little tiny like blue silk ones. I've got the cherry blossom wild orchid crafts. Damn it. If I do it on this side, you can see it better. I've got the cherry blossom wild orchid craft flowers, again that like shabby rose, the baby's breath flowers. I've got some little rose buds in here, and again underneath you've got the cherry blossoms again. Bear with me. Underneath, so I've done that too, like say both sides, and that's there. So basically that's it, that's what I've done. And I have put just a silver button knob on as well, so you can actually, it was easier to sort of open and close the lid. And again, these are, just scan you through some of them, but these are all the stick pins that I've made. So I'll just give you a quick sort of scan through. There's about 70 in this box. And like I said, you probably could get more in there, but it's all sort of according really on how big you make them, and what you do to them, and the size of the beads you put on them, and stuff like that. But that's just sort of a quick sort of scan through the pins that I've made. But I hope you like it, and any comments, please leave below. Always glad to hear what you think of some of the things that I do. But other than that, I just want to say thank you and thanks for watching, and I hope you like my project. But there you go. I'll just show you the finished project, all in its finery. There you go. I'll lift the lid up, it's easier. There you go. So thanks again, and thanks for watching. Cheers, bye.